So, why do I think NWI's Insurgency Sandstorm's community manager and the partnership program a waste of time? What I'm going to say in today's video, I've got to stress and let you know that they're all my own personal opinions. I can have an opinion, no one can stop that. I'm not doing anything illegal or go against any terms and conditions, and we will get on that very shortly. So let's talk about Father Hank. Father Hank is a community manager for Insurgency Sandstorm. There's people out there that do actually like Father Hank, but I want to ask you, what does he actually do for you? And does he actually do for the partnership program? So as a community manager, what should Father Hank be doing for you out there, the people who have invested in Insurgency Sandstorm? Well, initially, obviously, he could be talking or should be talking to the community. He should be letting us know what's going on with the game, be it the PC game or the console game. How's the game going on the console? Does anyone know? No, of course they don't know, because he's not doing his job. The PC community say they want certain things and they say they don't want certain things. So Father Hank just goes ahead and tells people that the PC community are getting this regardless. And he says things like, for argument's sake, for the old Fortnite skins that we were all in an uproar about, he says something like it's only a minute minority that are saying bad things about their skins that obviously, like I said, look like Fortnite / Call of Duty skins. Well, obviously you fell on your ass with that one, Father Hank, because it was the majority of people who didn't want this. I know you were having a dig at certain people, but it didn't go good for you, and NWI did it. A community manager should address the good things as well as the bad things. Anyone who criticises them, he should address that in a professional community manager way. Does Father Hank do that? No, he just dismisses it full stop and says basically, I'm not talking about that. As a community manager, he should have been going back on previous community managers and seeing what the bad and wrong things that they did. For argument's sake, banning console players because they were just asking. Certain community managers banned and blocked people from their social media. He should have been going through that and saying, right, let's start from scratch and let's unban these people if they're only asking about console news, and if they're getting derogative or they're getting abusive towards NWI and Insurgency Sandstorm in general, then yes, by all means ban them. If they're just criticizing the game, they're calling you out for not communicating, then therefore they should be able to do that. And as a community manager, you should be addressing that. And what should he be doing for the partners? Well, he should be adhering to the contract that they signed. Partners sign an NDA, which is a non-disclosure act or a non-disclosure agreement, and that is all well and done if that's all they signed. If there's any specifics that are put on top of that or behind it, such as what they will do for you and what you expect back, if they don't adhere to that, you've got to understand that that NDA means absolutely nothing. So if NWI, Father Hank, or any previous community manager that was working for NWI give these partners speculations of what they want and what they will give, if any of these parties don't adhere to that, then the NDA is worth absolutely nothing, and you can't enforce that. So if anything they haven't done for you partners, that NDA means nothing. Believe me, I've checked it out. So just for argument's sake, if NWI promised you official insurgency merchandise and you didn't get it, they've broke the contract. If they've not organised things that they specifically said they were going to do for you, they have broke the contract. If they offer you, for argument's sake, merchandise to give away to your subscribers and they didn't do that, they have broke the contract. And it doesn't just mean that they've broke the contract and that part of it is relevant, it means the whole thing. So the NDA becomes irrelevant. Please, NWI, tell me if I'm wrong. What Father Hank shouldn't be doing is liking and hearting comments that are mocking the console community. The console community that have waited mostly patiently for news about the game on the console. That's one thing you shouldn't be doing, Father Hank, and I'm quite surprised that the people above have not pulled you for that. Maybe they have, Father Hank. Maybe they have told you that you were an idiot for doing that, because that, in my own personal opinion, is what I think you are because you did that. What people also don't want to see is you showing your sneakers on stream. They come to the stream to see what's happening with the game, not to see your sneakers. We don't care. A minority do ask for that. But let me tell you something, the majority and a lot of bigger content creators out there think it's cringy. And I'm one of them too. And lastly, just to finish off the Father Hank section of this video, what people don't want, or what the community doesn't want, is for you to hold a Q&A at the end of your streams, and then 80% of the questions you turn around and say, it's getting boring by the way, Father Hank, that we can't speak about that. We'll speak about that in the future. There's nothing we can tell you about that regardless of what the question was. And I'd go as far as say 80 or 90% of what people have been asking you on the streams for the Q&A at the end do not get answered. What is the point? Okay, so let's go into the people who are in the partnership program. And I need to stress, first of all, it's not 100% of the people. There is a lot of people in that partnership program that are really nice people, make decent content, and generally getting pissed off with NWI and their attitude, not just to the console community, but to the PC community as well. Okay, so I get a lot of hassle, I get a lot of assault of some of their partners, namely Useless Fodder turned around and started crying because I said he was an idiot for posting what he did mocking the console community. I stand by that. Sacrilegious is another one. He says things like, I'm a clout chaser. Let me tell you something, boys. A person has to have clout for someone else to chase that clout. You two, my friends, don't have that. In my own personal opinion, your content is generic. It's like clones. Any one of you two and a few others in the partnership program make content, and it all looks the same. It looks generic, it looks boring, and it looks like you're all clones of each other. If you're going to try and call me out, come onto one of my videos and I'll quite happily answer you. In fact, Useless Fodder and Sacrilegious, I invite you to come on one of the podcasts, because I know Father Hank is too frightened to do that. If you want to come on and tell me why you think what you say about me is true. If not, you need to keep that short, because you and Useless Fodder are putting out generic clone type material. It looks the same, it's boring, and boys, seriously, if I was going to clout chase, I would go with someone that's got clout. Obviously, what Useless Fodder says proves the way that he feels, and it seems a sort of natural thing for people in the partnership program. And like I say, it's not every one of them. There's some really decent people on there, but Useless Fodder putting up that tweet mocking the console community. It's a wonder that anyone that has a console will follow someone that would mock them. I don't know, but I just think it was disgusting that he put that, and more disgusting that Father Hank actually hearted the comment. So obviously Father Hank agrees with that. And when people like Sacrilegious say, you know, Devlin's content is shit, it might be shit. Sometimes I watch my own videos and think, the fucking hell were you talking about, Devlin? But it's something different. It's something that's not the norm, and that's what you people out there don't like, that I do this sort of material and you don't like it. Used to do exactly the same material. And again, I've got to say it, you two boys don't have an ounce of clout that would be relevant to me anyway. But I would like to address the fact that you think you can call me out in the privacy of your own little community and don't think I will find out about it. then if you've got the balls, boys, please come on and speak to me. If not, like I say, shut the fuck up here. And lastly, I just want to say the partnership program, this sort of throne that you all sit on, have you any idea how you look and how you sound when you're putting it in your bios on Twitter that you're a Insurgency Sandstorm partner? It's irrelevant. Please tell me what you get for what you were told you would get. Do you get any official merchandise? Did you get the special tattoo for your character in game? Did you get any merchandise to give away to your subscribers? Did NWI, Insurgency Sandstorm, Father Hank, or any previous community manager for Insurgency Sandstorm, did they arrange any collaborations? How many people have been featured by NWI at the end of their streams? Please tell me if you've got any of this stuff, or if you haven't got any of this stuff, prove me wrong. If not, like I say, keep that short, because you're coming up against someone who will answer anything that you need me to answer. I'm not telling lies, I'm giving the facts, and that's why NWI, Father Hank, can do nothing, because what I say is the absolute truth. And if they, again, try and flag my videos, try and get my videos pulled down, they have got to prove that in a court of law. And I've said it before, I am quite happy to go there. So to just finish off the video, yes, Father Hank, I think you're irrelevant. I don't think you should be the community manager. I don't think you're any good at the job. And I think it was disgusting that you liked or loved or hearted a comment that was mocking the console community. Sacrilegious, useless fodder, you have no clout. Anyway, don't forget to like, subscribe, press that bell icon and tick it so you get notifications of when we're uploading new videos. And this is Mr. Devlin, waiting for your reply, boys, and out.